In this video, I'm going to show you how I make my Reese's Cheesecake oat bars that come out to 430 calories and 33 grams of protein each. Welcome to episode 1 of the test kitchen. I'm going to put the ingredients up on the screen here, but we're going to start off with 165 grams of banana. If you don't have a scale, that's about 2 medium bananas. I'm 4 grams under here, but that's okay with me. And then we're going to add 2 eggs. Easiest way to crack an egg is against a flat surface, but it's not always going to be perfect. As you see right here, gotta fish out this little piece of the shell so it doesn't go in the recipe. Next thing I'm gonna add is 12 ounces of Fairlife fat-free milk, which is a cup and a half, and you're just gonna throw it on in there. At this point is when I realized that we probably don't need the scale anymore, so I took that. Anyways, back to the oat bars. Next ingredient is gonna be the vanilla extract. It's a tablespoon. I kind of just throw a splash in there, and then we're gonna start mixing. There's gonna be a lot of mixing in this recipe, so right now we're just gonna incorporate all the wet ingredients. Once you feel like they're nice and incorporated, you're gonna go ahead and add the oats. I pre-measured out here 150 grams of oats. I did throw them in the blender just because I don't like the oat consistency. I like it more like flour, so I threw it in the blender for about 10 seconds. Now we're going to add the peanut butter flavor to this Reese's Cheesecake oat bar, and that comes from Reece peanut butter protein. You can use a different one. This is just the one I like the best. And then more mixing. We're going to add 2 scoops, 1 scoop now and then 1 scoop later. And now it's time for the cheesecake part of the Reese's Cheesecake oat bars. And that's going to come from Light and Fit vanilla yogurt. We're going to use 2 of them. Once you got your yogurt in the bowl, we're going to add this cheesecake pudding mix. I use 1/4 of the pouch, which is about 7 grams. The pudding mix is going to thicken up the yogurt and give it more of a cheesecake consistency. And how do we get to that consistency? We're going to mix the hell out of this again. Mix it until it starts to get fluffy, and you'll feel it. You'll start seeing it as well. You can do the Dairy Queen test, flip it upside down. It's not going to fall off the fork. Once it's fluffy, you're going to add that other scoop of protein powder, but we're only going to do half of the protein powder in the yogurt, and the other half I just threw it into the oat bar mix that we're going to end up mixing again. Alright, let's beat the crap out of this yogurt again until the protein mix is all incorporated. You can see how thick it is from the jello and from the protein. Cool, now that that's done, let's go ahead and get that protein powder reincorporated into the bar mix. Once that's done, we're going to top it with our chocolate chips, 2 servings of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Make sure each bar gets a good helping of chocolate. Do my best here to get it spread evenly. Once the chocolate chips are in there, we're going to go ahead and dollop the cheesecake mixture over each one. Remember, this makes 4 servings, so I'm imagining 4 squares here. And then with the leftover, you can just kind of spread it out all over. Nothing in the test kitchen is going to be perfect. We're just kind of impromptuing everything. For example, the original thought process was to do a layer of the cheesecake over the baked oats. Now I dolloped it and put it inside, and as you see here, we kind of mixed it all in and scrambled it inside. So now when you bite into the baked final product, you're going to get little pieces of cheesecake, which is what we really want. Alright, you're going to throw this in the air fryer or the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. And like I said, the test kitchen ain't gonna be perfect, because this is where I realized that I didn't put any olive oil spray or anything at the bottom of the pan, and the bars got stuck to the bottom. But not all the bar, just the middle part, which I think is just the cheesecake part, or where most of the cheesecake part was. You're gonna see here, I'm gonna try and scramble and save it by running the spatula underneath all of the bars preemptively, but it still got stuck. It's okay though, because most of it got saved, and as you can see here, I'm ripping it open, and as soon as I open it, you get that little bit of cheesecake that I was telling you about. These came out to be absolute bangers. Let me know if you try them.